Hello everyone, what's up? I am the sports judge. I'm back. I did a video earlier, but I'm coming back on because I wanted to chat with you guys about Isiah Thomas comments about the Golden State Warriors. Isiah Thomas obviously has something to get off his chest. Obviously. Um if you heard the podcast while appearing on Tuesday's episode of Draymond Green podcast, the former Pistons guard, he was part of the Bad Boys of Detroit back in the day. He made a bold statement about the Golden State Warriors. And he basically said, I hope this doesn't upset you. You know, he said before Kevin Durant arrived in Golden State that the Warriors were on the verge of being remembered as the team that went 73-9 and lost to the Cleveland Cavaliers in the finals. You were up 3-1, and it probably was one of the biggest collapses in NBA history. Now, he does have a point. I will say he does have a point there, right? It was one of the biggest collapses in NBA history, right? And, I usually don't agree with Isiah Thomas because Isiah Thomas says some of the most ignorant things, right, that you can possibly say. Like, some of the shit he says, like, it just doesn't make sense, right? And you're like, huh? Did he really just say that? But he does have a point here, right? He basically says that Kevin Durant saved Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green's basketball legacy. They won 2 championships after that. Yes, the Golden State Warriors dynasty, that we've come to know really well is partly because of what Kevin Durant did during his time with the Golden State Warriors, right? It cemented Durant's legacy, and Durant, there was a few times, if you go back to some of those series, there was a few times that KD did carry the load, right? Like he put that team on his back and carried them, right? And it felt like he had the weight of the world on his shoulders in some of those games because some of those games, Steph Curry, and let's not kid ourselves, Steph Curry and Klay Thompson didn't play their best basketball in some of those games. So Isiah Thomas does make a good point, right? If Durant doesn't come that summer and this team is remembered as the 73-9 team, all of your legacies are different. No question about it. Durant did sign with Golden State a few months after the Warriors blew a 3-1 series lead in the 2016 NBA Finals to LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. He spent 3 seasons in the Bay Area, leading the Warriors to championships in 2017 and 2018, and falling just short in 2019. So yes, if not for Kevin Durant, we could be completely having a different conversation about the Golden State Warriors. But the Warriors did go on to win the 2022 NBA Finals without Durant, defeating the Boston Celtics in 6 games. Steph Curry was crowned with his first NBA Finals MVP that year. But still, Kevin Durant had a lot to do with this team's success. Yes, he did. So I do agree with Isiah Thomas in a sense. I will say that Isiah Thomas is definitely onto something by making those comments. And I get it. A lot of people are like, well, Isiah Thomas, he comes off as a blowhard. He makes all these comments. And I understand, but he does have a legitimate argument. It's a thought-provoking statement, right? About the Warriors dynasty and the impact Kevin Durant had once he signed with the team in the summer of 2016. And Thomas explained that if Durant had not signed with the Golden State Warriors and led them to back-to-back NBA championships, the team would have been remembered differently. Yes, I agree. 100%. It's a bold statement, but it's a true statement. And again, I usually don't agree with Isiah Thomas because some of the shit he says is just like out of this world. Some of the stuff he says is like, dude, have you been chilling in outer space or what's going on with you? You know what I'm saying? So, Thomas is onto something. It's really hard to say. It's really hard to say. What if Kevin Durant didn't come in? They still won NBA championships. I don't know. Either way, it's a dynasty. Either way you look at it. And this is not to diminish Steph Curry, because Steph Curry is the purest shooter of this era. So is Klay Thompson. Even though he's not the same Klay Thompson, he's not. We've seen him come off the bench. So, it's really, really complicated, if you ask me. But you have to give credit to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and Draymond Green because they did win a championship after KD left. But would they have won those two championships if KD didn't come? It's really hard to say. But maybe Isiah Thomas does have a point there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tell me what you guys think. I want to hear from you guys in the comment column. Leave your comments below and tell me what you guys think about Isiah Thomas's comments about the Golden State Warriors. For once, I feel he is right about this. And I usually don't agree with Isiah Thomas because a lot of the stuff he says is just pure nonsense. But this time, he might be on to something. Thank you for watching, everyone. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Talk to you guys soon.